Real world use case adoption of Hedera has been heating up in the last roughly 12 months. And I feel like right now is one of the best times to actually focus on this, research this, and learn this because ushering into 2025, well, it feels as though the entire era around crypto is changing from hype and speculative to utility based. And with that, I do think HBAR is about to become a very large player, and we definitely have to talk about it. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. And also, if you guys are not in the free Discord, what are you guys waiting for? Join up. You won't regret it. So let's dive on in here because this is from Smoke Dog, and we have HBAR real world adoption. Digital asset inheritance project built on Hedera now live. Just announced the DIFC Court's digital asset will project has officially launched, providing a legal framework for managing and inheriting digital assets. This service utilizes non-custodial wallets, allowing users to securely manage, transfer, or move assets like cryptocurrencies after their passing. Powered by Hedera Hashgraph's distributed ledger technology, the platform ensures secure, fast, and fully compliant asset handling. It's no surprise that ISO 20022 compliant networks like HBAR, XRPL, and XLM, etc. are consistently selected for significant projects in key global markets. These assets are preferred by financial institutions due to their focus on regulatory compliance. Being ISO compliant streamlines the decision-making process for entrepreneurs and bankers when selecting a DLT platform. ISO compliance guarantees high standards, regulatory alignment, and seamless interoperability with global financial systems like SWIFT. This forward-thinking project by the DIFC courts will demonstrate the potential when regulation meets innovation, empowering users to manage their digital wealth with confidence, security, and transparency, addressing the evolving needs of global investors. And when we actually look into this, right, here we have the full-on case study from October of this year. This is with DECA 4 Advisory, the Hashgraph Association, powered by Hedera with the DIFC. And we can actually see that this service is officially live, including selecting Hedera Hashgraph as the DLT provider for the services, rooting reliability and transparency at the core of these sensitive services. And then also over here, we have the DIFC Quartz Digital Asset Will is a tailored solution specifically for managing digital assets, ensuring they are passed on securely and transparently to beneficiaries. And you know what's funny about this? Is that this makes 100% sense, especially when we go back to DLA Piper, launching Toko, which now has got renamed Scintilla, but that's a huge use case. That is a tokenization engine and platform, and that's massive from one of the world's largest law firms. So I do think that that's exactly where this use case also kind of started to come, up in conversation, because this is a very huge player launching this with Hedera. And we have here from the head of engineering at the Hashgraph Association, Hedera Hashgraph offers 3 key services that enable developers to build powerful decentralized applications. Hedera contains a service, the token service, and also smart contracts. HCS provides a decentralized auditable log of immutable and time-stamped events, ensuring trust and auditability, high throughput processing of thousands of transactions per second, fast finality of transactions, and asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance for robust security and network resilience with USD per message at a fraction of a penny, cost-effective messaging. And, by combining these cutting-edge technologies with the DIFC Court's legal expertise, the Digital Asset Will offers users a highly secure and scalable platform for managing their digital inheritance in a transparent and responsible manner. And you know what? This is one of many real-world use cases that Hedera has to offer. For an example, if we go over here, we also know that enterprises and institutions are leveraging the Hedera network in a large way. And this is happening, and this has been happening for a while now. Check this out.
Understood. So before we move on to the next question, I want to kind of explain something for our audience. What is the difference? We talk about enterprises a lot within the Hedera space. What's the difference between an institution and an enterprise?
It's a great question. I think it often depends on the use case or the sector that, this corporation may be working in. And what I'm seeing from my seat is that there's just a tremendous amount of interest in different sectors. And, the interest really depends on the type of institution. Crypto native firms, they're typically focused on DeFi yield and HBAR trading or other trading strategies, while a TradFi investment firm may see opportunities in tokenized securities. And that's very different, but still utilizing Hedera relative to, let's say, a corporation or enterprise that is utilizing the Hedera ledger for process improvements, such as improving supply chain tracking. This would also include carbon footprints, of course. And enterprise or institutional use cases, these make up the vast majority, the largest percentage of the over 63 billion transactions that have been recorded on Hedera. And that's, of course, more than any other network. It's about 20x that of Ethereum in terms of transaction count. And what it's showing is Hedera's proven ability to scale, right? High throughput, high transactions, 100% uptime over the last year with, tremendous speed. These are the attributes of Hedera that resonate with institutions. They resonate with enterprises, and they should resonate with retail users as well.
And yeah, I mean, listen, the efficiencies that are behind Hedera are the exact reasons why enterprises and institutions have been locked in on Hedera for so long. Listen, we talk about why enterprises haven't gone live with use cases. Regulations are holding back a lot of what we talk about on a day-to-day basis. We are about to see that change in 2025. So I ask you, what do you think is going to happen in 2025 for Hedera? What if they already have teed up use cases with a lot of these enterprises and institutions, and they're already leveraging the network? They just can't. I mean, listen, this is one of the biggest shifts is the regulatory side of things, because it's going to unlock so much value for these utility projects. And Hedera is one of them. They might be leveraging the network. They might be, testing and trialing the network. We know that the testnet has seen, significant transactions per second. This has yet to morph into reality on the mainnet. We're waiting for that to happen. I think that happens after we have regulatory clarity, because Hedera already has these institutions and these enterprises teed up. We know this. For an example, if we go over to this post here, and this is from Mondelez, this is the global COE leader and digital strategy blockchain at Mondelez. He's exploring the motivations behind Mondelez joining the Hedera Council and how they are leveraging Hedera to transform consumer engagement and build decentralized solutions for tomorrow's digital economy. Check this out.
I joined Mondelez about 13 months ago. I'm leading the global COE of digital strategy and blockchain. The goal is really to drive the digital transformation of Mondelez. As I said, it's a large enterprise company, and digital transformation is one of the top agenda of our companies. So the background of joining the Hedera Governing Council is we had a POC and a pilot project running with a third-party technology partner called SKUX. SKUX are running level 3 applications on top of Hedera DLTs. And through that POC and pilot project, we learned the infrastructure of DLT, Hedera DLTs. And we think, as I said, digital transformation is one of the top agenda for Mondelez long-term strategy. And we're looking for innovation ideas. And DLT is one of them that we're exploring. And the feedback of the POC pilot was very positive, and will create a tremendous momentum within the companies. And with that as a background, we think the further engagement with DLT Hedera is one of the big plus for us in our journey into digital transformation, and that's the most important background while we join the governing councils. Just want to reference the use case we built until today. It's called digital coupons. Just give an example, give them a reference. Prior to the POC pilot, Mondelez is running a large paper-based coupons to our consumer. Basically, we're sending paper coupons on huge numbers to consumers on almost like daily basis, right? So we don't have a lot of insight how consumers redeem those paper coupons. We don't have details how which store they're redeeming, and as you know, paper-based coupons could be very hard to track in details. It takes 7 to 10 days average have individual consumer redeem those paper coupons. But digital coupon transforming the whole process entirely, right? We talk about 7 to 10 days in paper-based coupon into 20 seconds. So the consumer is redeem a paper coupon instead of paper coupon in digital link. By clicking the link, all the processing happens, This is one of those benefits. And another benefit is we all of a sudden have an insight how the consumer utilize these coupons, which store they're buying it, what time they're buying it, and we even know eventually in the future what product they're buying it. And we have a conversion rate to unknown by paper-based coupon. Until now, we have a 90% conversion rate as consumers. So that's a leapfrog for us to go into the digital transformation strategy with the digital coupon POC pilot. We have a huge agenda. We have a huge roadmap in our digital transformation process, and we want to utilize the technology partnership with Hedera Governing Council and Hedera DLT platform to build more business use case, which not just do a digital transformation, but also create a new business opportunity in digital economy.
Now, I do hope that YouTube doesn't mute that segment just because of the music, but if we really think about what's happening, these are the types of companies that are here, utilizing the Hedera technology to not just transform the consumer engagement and the business side of things, but ultimately build out completely new solutions that are going to unlock additional business ventures, additional business opportunities. I mean, I really think that people are overlooking the significance that these networks really kind of play in the technology revolution that's happening. We're starting to see everything go on chain. We're starting to see everything kind of move very quickly. And if we look at Hedera, I mean, just in the last couple months, this goes back to September, Hedera joined Ripple and Aptos Foundation as founding members of the Mika Crypto Alliance. This was actually to promote compliance around the blockchain industry in the EU. This was a very, very big announcement. On top of this, we also have this announcement back in April. This was with Blockchain Australia. We are excited to announce that Hedera has become a member of Australia's leading blockchain industry body, Blockchain Australia, joining Algo Foundation, Binance, Coinbase, MasterCard, and other leading institutions at the forefront of Web3. And then also, this was back in March of this year. We're excited to announce that Hedera has officially joined the UK Crypto Asset Business Council, joining the likes of Archix, Coinbase, Ripple, Uniswap Labs, and other leading institutions to foster Web3 innovation and growth in the UK. So, Hedera is taking over globally within a lot of these alliances and organizations. But on top of that, they're already being tapped in by some of the largest players out there, some of the largest consumer brands. And this is happening right now. Yet so many people are unaware of this because they're only focused on one thing, which is, of course, the price chart. And I get that. That's very crucial, for short-term investment opportunities. But, I'm here planting these seeds. I'm here looking at, how big is this space going to be in the next year or two? I mean, just think about what's going to happen in 2025 with the entire landscape changing around crypto. I mean, even if we go over here to the IIF, which is the Institute of International Finance, guys, they have over 400 members. These are major financial institutions from more than 60 countries. The members include commercial and investment banks, asset managers, insurance companies, professional services firms, exchanges, sovereign wealth funds, hedge funds, central banks, and development banks. I mean, this is one of the biggest organizations out there. And the reason why I bring this organization up is because if you guys don't know, back in August, Hedera joined the IIF. This was a very big announcement. And, it's crazy because this is all around global, global adoption of this technology, building out solid use cases to ultimately, target the entire, financial system. I mean, we're starting to see tokenization becoming a very big piece of the puzzle. We're starting to see digitalization of, fiat currencies. I mean, everything that we're talking about on a day-to-day basis around Hedera, when we think about, DeFi, tokenization, institutional DeFi initiatives. I mean, all of these things, it happens through collaboration like this. I mean, the IIF is massive. Hedera is tapped in on every single front. Hedera is doing things completely different than what, all of these other networks have been doing. Even for an example, if we go back to just November 30th, big shout out to King Solomon for this. We have the largest institutions in the world are using retail-built crypto apps. South Africa's largest lender, Standard Bank, South Korea's largest bank, Shinhan, and Siam's commercial bank are using Hedera's leading wallet Hashpack app. Stablecoins, the future of international money transfers. And here we actually have that video, Stablecoins, the future of international money transfer. And you could see them testing, Hedera around some of these transfers, how they're, basically using this wallet for, fiat currency transfers or, payments. I mean, this is, we're starting to see the biggest players here. They're leveraging this tech. They're planning around using this tech in a large way. You really need to start waking up to the biggest revolution that's happening right now that will hit every single sector, every single industry worldwide. And some of the leading names like Hedera are at the forefront of this. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.